Okay, Miller USAF Tactical here. I have a challenge that I am issuing out to all YouTube gun channels. I feel this challenge is going to separate the men from the boys here, and we'll see who has some shooting skills here or not. There's been a lot of shit talk on YouTube lately amongst some of the gun channel circles, and I think this challenge is a good challenge for the people to kind of either put up or shut up. So here it is. First off, I'm using my father-in-law's Ruger M77 here, chambered in 270 with a 3x9 scope. The range is 300 meters. The targets are human silhouette targets. You can find them anywhere, order them online. If you want the specific targets just like mine, I'll try and figure out the website where you can get them. I bought these locally, but you can get them online. I'll try and find the website for you so that way you can get them if you want the exact same targets. But any human silhouette target will do. You have 3 rounds total, 1 round per target. What you're going to do is, you can see I'm here at the shooting line. Run down with your camera rolling. You're going to run 300 yards to your target. Or I should say targets. Show your targets. Run back. Load your rifle with 3 rounds and engage 1 round per target. And you have no more than 20 seconds to do it from shot to shot. The quicker the better. And what I mean from shot to shot is the timer, the 20-second timer will start as soon as you squeeze that first shot off, and will end when you squeeze the 3rd shot. You can use a rucksack or a bipod. The front of your rifle can be supported, your back of the rifle cannot. You can either shoot prone or in a seated position like I will be. So that's the gist of the challenge. You're going to be running about 600 yards total. So keep in mind, if you're running 600 yards and you've never done any physical activity before, or it's been a long time since you got up and did any cardio, check with your doctor first before you do this. All right, because the last thing you want to do is have a heart attack out here. I don't want anybody to get hurt. So that's my little disclaimer. Check with your doctor before you do any physical activity to make sure you're good to go to do this. So anyway, I'll go ahead and run out, show my targets, get back. We'll get this my portion of this challenge done. So here we go. Enough dilly-dallying around. You don't need to run at a full-out sprint either, because you got 600 yards to run. That's about 1,800 feet. So you're going to want to pace yourself a little bit so that way you can run the whole way. A lot of you guys that are in the military, Army, Navy, Air Force, and run a lot, this won't be too hard for you. It's about 80 degrees out, beautiful weather, pretty much no wind. Gorgeous day to be shooting. All right. Target number 1. 1 hole already there. 1 hole already there. Target number 2. Staple hole. Staple hole. 1 hole there. I was shooting offhand at these targets with my Mosin net, by the way. That's why there's already holes. Target number 3, 1 hole there. One hole there. All right, break's over. Again, remember, 20 seconds from when the timer starts, or I should say 20 seconds from your first shot to your last shot is the max. The quicker you do it, the better, and more bragging rights, in my opinion. All right, about 450 yards of running down, 150 to go. For those of you that don't know, I'm sure everybody knows, but 600 yards is about 6 football fields. So even if you're in really good shape, your heart rate is still going to be up. All right, that's it. Don't know how many seconds that was. I know that was less than 20. The particular scope I used, it was a 3x9. I had it set on 9 power just then. And tell you what, if any of you done it before, when you're shooting through a scope, when you got it set on 9 power or more, some guys run even up to 24 power depending on what they want to do. You set it up that far and it's all over the place with your breathing and with your heart rate, especially that rapid heart rate, because at 9 power you can pick up that heartbeat pretty dang good, and that throws you off. So, and as far as the type of gun that goes, I'd like to limit this to bolt action rifles. Actually, scratch that. If you want to use the semi-auto, that's fine. Just the time, instead of 20 seconds, make it like 10 seconds to put off 3 rounds. And you want to have your targets, I should have went over this already, you want to have your targets you know, unevenly dispersed. Like I had mine. I had 2 that were pretty close together and one that was what, about 12 yards away from the others. And that makes a difference too, because you're having to swing from target to target. And that's that makes a little bit of difference when in regards to your aiming and whatnot. Tell you what, I'm getting my exercise today. Already ran this morning around my neighborhood. Since I'm leaving for the desert soon, I've been running quite a bit. My biggest piece of advice to anybody going to the desert, never been there before, get your cardio up to speed. Because the more in shape your cardiovascular system is, the better you're going to adapt to doing physical activity in that hot, 120, 140 degree weather. So let's start over here at this target. We'll see what happens. All right. All right. That hole was already there. This is my shot that I just did, right on the 9 ring. That's target number 1. Target number 2, 9 ring also, just low of the X here. That was the hole that was already there. And here's your stapler holes. Target number 2, kill shot. Target number 3, this hole was already there, this hole was already there, and there it is on the 7 ring, just about touching the 8. So that's still a kill shot. So basically these 3 guys are dead. Now the purpose of this drill, what I just did, as far as, if you're asking, okay, well, what does that mean you can do, Miller USAF? What does that mean? That means after a 600-yard run, if I see 3 guys sitting out there, like say maybe a partial fire team or something, if I see them sitting out at 300 yards, as long as I have a rifle that's mechanically able to do it, I could take them out in less than 20 seconds. As you can see, 1 shot per target. I didn't shoot groups of the targets because there's no need for groups. This is all you need to prove if you're a marksman or not. If you could put rounds on target and make that kill, that's what matters. This is also pretty applicable to hunting, for hunters. If you're out there hunting deer or antelope and you've been trekking through the woods, it's a long day, you're tired, your heart rate's up, and all of a sudden that deer or that elk or that antelope or whatever presents itself, and you have to sit and make that quick shot. This is what it applies to also. So I'll go ahead and end the video. I encourage everybody that's a YouTube gun channel to try this out, because this channel separates the men from the boys. There's no stationary bench shooting. There's no shooting at dimes at 100 yards. We're going to take this out. This is at 300 yards. I hope to do challenges later on. We'll see. Right next to me is the 500 meter silhouette. And the 500 meter starts up here on the other side of this berm and goes all the way down. And on some days they do the 1,000-yard shoot at the 500 meter silhouette. They just shut this range down right here in order to be able to do it. So hopefully I'll be able to do a 500 meter here. And that'll be the same thing. The 500 meter will be a run to the target and run back. And hopefully, I don't know if it's going to be this year, or it might be after I get back from the Middle East. I hope to do some videos on 1,000-yard shoots. So in any case, I'll go ahead and stop the video. I encourage you guys to try it out. And thank you very much for watching.